Shalom, Kohalo, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bahashim Kodash, double honors to the elder apostles and elder bishops of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth, and Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful like tabernacle of David. Shalom and salutations to the Aquath that are listening and learning. It's a quick lesson, real quick, on Vilnius, if you will, which is a summit meeting, right? The word summit goes into mountain or government, the heads of these countries, if you will. All right, so I'm going to start right here in Psalm 64. We're going to find out through the scriptures exactly what is going on at these summits. Okay, Psalm 64 and 1, we'll start right here. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Okay. We're going to find out who our enemies are. We're going to go to Psalm 83, Salakia. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. We know who the wicked is. The wicked are our enemies, and we'll prove that. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, sin upon sin. Okay? Who is who? The wicked, our enemies. Who wet their tongue, who's there? The wicked, our enemies. The nation of Edom is at the top of the list. Who wet their tongue like a sword, who is the Most High sword? The wicked, the Edomites, our enemy. And bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, right? At those meetings. That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Who's the perfect? That's us. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? Even though they're doing it, right, in your face, in plain sight is what they call it. Oh, we'll have a meeting and act like it's about something that it's not. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep, their mind. Okay? They plan this shit out. Okay? And even this, okay? But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. So shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. This guy, Nate, a Canadian prepper, said something in his dialogue yesterday about Joe Biden making a gaffe, slipped up and told the truth about they're out of small ammunitions. Now they have to move to the more toxic stuff. That had me rolled. All that see them shall flee away. Okay. Okay. All right. So the secret counsel of the wicked. Okay. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. This is telling you what's going on in those meetings. Okay? And they think we don't know. All right? Who are they coming after? Who are they meeting to eradicate, to genocide? The perfect. Who's that? Starting with the elect of Israel. And then all of Israel shall be saved. Okay, they know they got to get rid of all of us, or at least try, even though it's impossible. Okay? So what are they planning? They're planning to shoot at us. Right? And don't even consider the latter end. Anyway, okay, so let's go to Vilnius. All right. So I typed in Vilnius Summit. NATO summit begins in Vilnius this week. Where is Vilnius? It's in Lithuania. Okay. Vilnius Summit. Summit is the top of a mountain. Okay. Lithuania and its Russians and its Russian neighbor. So they're saying that this is about NATO and the war. And it very well could be, but they're not all getting together. Who is the main enemy in any war? Right? Right? So this is a case, if they're planning to admit the Ukraine into NATO so that they can fight against the Russians, really that's Satan casting out Satan. But then on a deeper level, who are the Russians that these Edomites are attacking? Okay? They know something about ethnicity. But we're going to leave that one in the air. That's another lesson. What this is about the summit, right? Let's get the word summit. Okay? Let's get this word summit and find out what it is. Summit definition. The highest point of a hill or a mountain. Okay? Now, we'll take it to the scriptures. Mountains and hills. Mountaiai and hills. Let's go to say to the mountain. Say to the mountain. Not really what I want here, but let's get mountains and hills. Okay, so prophesy. This is Ezekiel 36 and 6. Prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel. That tells you what the subject matter is. And say to the government, right? Thus saith the Lord, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury. Okay? Oh, no, this goes back to Edom. All right? So it says, the prophecy to the mountains of Israel. Therefore, this is what the Lord power says. Surely in my burning zeal have I spoken against the rest of the nations and against all Edom. Why does Edom show up? Who took my land as their own possession with wholehearted joy and utter contempt, so that it is pasture land so that its pasture land became plunder. Therefore prophesy concerning the land of Israel, and tell the mountains and hills. Mountains and hills of who? Of who is in control. Okay? I have spoken in my burning zeal because you have endured the reproach of the nations. Who is this talking about? The mountains and hills of Edom. Who is the land given into the hand of? Go to Job 9 to get some clarity. Okay? The earth, Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of who? Why does the wicked keep showing up? Who's running the earth right now? The wicked. Who's the wicked? Let's go back. Okay? Edom is the wicked. Pursuant to Malachi, the first chapter, 1 and 4, I believe. Okay? So, therefore, prophesy concerning the land of Israel, our land, and tell the mountains and hills who, right? It says here, Edom took. Edom took the Most High's land as their own possession. Okay. Why were they able to do that? Because the Most High gave the earth into their hands, and they can do what the hell, they got a certain amount of time to do what the hell they want to do. Okay? Now, mountains and hills, right? Wait a minute. The highest point of a hill or mountain, right? Vilnius, what? Summit. All right. So these heads of nations are getting together to do what? What do they do when they get together? Let's get it. Hide me from the secret. It's a secret council. They're saying that, oh, this is NATO and da-da-da-da. And I'm sure that a portion of it is. Right? What are they doing? They're planning an insurrection. Okay? Against who? Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They are encouraging themselves in an evil manner. Okay? They are they're communing. What does it mean to commune? To come together, to lay snares privately, in the dark, secretly. All right? So that's what this is about through the scriptures. All right? You might put a little title on it, but see, all we got to do is connect. We connecting the dots here. All right? Crucial NATO 23 summit. What heads of state arrive. See? All you got to do is read the headlines. Now, what they're saying that this is about is whether they're going to induct Ukraine into NATO. And I'm sure that that's part of it. Right? But what do they do at these summits? All right, and we'll get to that. Let's watch one of these. I don't know which one. I guess we'll keep it short and watch a small one if I can find one. Let's see, world leaders. Is this today? That's live. Okay, I don't want live. I don't want 50 minutes. I don't want 6. I want something short. Let's go. Days before Vilnius, Biden won't budge on Ukraine joining NATO. See that? So this is very important as to, what's going on. This is called hidden in plain sight. Oh, you're going to go have a meeting about whether NATO. No, it's deeper than that. So let's watch this.
Artillery shortage.
This is Voice of America 2 days ago. Days before Vilnius Summit, Biden won't budge on Ukraine joining NATO. VOA, Voice of America News. Let's take this back to the top and see what. See, they're making this about, the war. And I'm sure part of it is, but that's not all that's on the agenda. So.
Thousands of cluster munitions will be provided to Ukraine to defend itself against Russian aggression, the Biden administration announced days before the NATO summit in Vilnius, Lithuania. These weapons, banned by more than 100 countries, can kill indiscriminately over a wide area and remain active for years. Kyiv has been requesting them for months amid an artillery shortage.
We need to liberate as many territories as possible, and we need all the capabilities to do so. That's why we need these beacons, the cluster munitions, and we're so grateful that today the United States made the decision to provide it to us.
But what Kyiv wants most from the Vilnius summit is a fast-track pathway to joining NATO as soon as the war with Russia ends, said Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky.
І тому ми очікуємо саме позитивних.
We expect positive results.
or at least some steps towards a positive outcome. This is very important for the security of the whole world.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean at the end of the war? So that means that there's going to be a ceasefire. You're going to join NATO. Then they're going to go right back to war with Ukraine being in NATO, so you can move the DMZ all the way up to the border of Russia. That's stupid.
безпеки всього світу.
President Joe Biden is reluctant to provide.
They got to meet the same standards. So I'm not going to make it easier.
A fast-track membership for Kyiv can be seen as an invitation to conflict with nuclear-armed Russia, signaled National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan.
The president also has been clear that we are going to support Ukraine for as long as it takes and provide them an exceptional quantity of arms and capabilities, both from ourselves and facilitating those from allies and partners, but that we are not seeking to start World War III.
A fast track for Ukraine to join NATO could drag the alliance into a direct conflict with Russia, forcing Washington to send American troops to fight, something Biden has repeatedly promised he would not do. Patsy Widakuswara, viewing news at the White House.
Okay, so what does all of this mean? Okay. Let's get hidden in plain sight. Okay, because what we see, right? What are they showing us? They're showing us, right, what they want us to see. Oh, we're having a summit meeting about the war. That's what they want us to see. What are they hiding? Right? They shoot in secret. What are they hiding? Okay, so let's get the definition of hidden in plain sight, right? Hidden in plain sight, meaning. Let's get meaning. Okay, hidden in plain sight. Oh, that ain't seemingly hidden, but actually not hidden and easy to find. To be unnoticeable by staying visible in a setting that masks presence. That's the definition of hidden, the meaning of hidden in plain sight. To be unnoticeable. Okay, so what they want you to notice is, oh, we're coming together to get Ukraine into NATO and to agree that we're going to use cluster bombs and things of that nature, right? But what are they hiding? What they're hiding is what they're not going to show you. Okay, here's what they're showing you. This is what it's about. It's about this. They're showing you that. What are they hiding? Okay, go back to 64. They do what? They shoot in secret. What are they doing in secret? What are they hiding? Who are they shooting? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect. So what are they doing to the children of Israel? That's what they're hiding, what they're doing to the children of Israel. All right? Now let's go to Psalm 83 to find out who our enemies are, what they're up to. Right? Because the scriptures are telling you everything that's going on, what they're doing in secret. All right? Start at the top. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies, God's enemies, make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. These enemies of the Most High hate him and are proud. Okay? They have taken crafty counsel, the summit meeting. Against who? Against thy people, the Israelites, the children of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, who don't have a seat at the table at the summit meeting. We're not there. Why? Because they're consulting against us. The meeting is about us. And what are they saying at the meeting? They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Let's destroy them. Not, oh, we're going to use cluster bombs on each other. No. They're coming against us. Why? That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, because they want to wipe us out, cut us off. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate. Okay? This is what they're doing at this meeting. They are taking crafty counsel, right? And continuing to keep us from the truth of who we are. They got a little time left because the Most High is waking us up. All right? Now, who are these enemies? Lo, thine enemies, who are they? Well, there's a list. Starting with who? The wicked. There's the wicked right there. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. There they are. Starting with the top enemy of God and of his people. What are in all of these, this list, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Africans, all of these people, the Japanese, the so-called Jews, Africans, not those Arabs calling themselves Palestinians, Africans, all of them are at this meeting. Okay? They're all, see the African? You know that's not a Jake. Unless he's a turncoat, a fucking, what do they call his nigga? Coon. You can't say that. All right. So we don't have a seat at the table. This guy is probably an Edomite, looking like a nigger. Okay. So here's what's going on. Right? This confederacy, this council, crafty council. All right. Now let's look at this. Okay. Let's look at this. Let me see. With cunning. This is Psalm 83 and 3 in the NIV. With cunning they conspire against your people. Who's the Most High's people? The Israelites. They plot against those you cherish. This is what they're doing. They devise crafty schemes against your people. They conspire against your precious ones. They lay crafty plans. With cunning, they scheme against your people. This is what they're doing at the summit meeting. Okay? Conspire. Conspiracy. Right? There's the conspiracy. All right? Against thy people, they have craftily imagined a device. They are sly, and they plot against those you treasure. They have taken a malicious counsel. Okay? They are making secret plans against your people. They are plotting against those you protect. Okay? Let's go back to 64. Where was it? 64. Hide me from the conspiracy. Hey, you're a conspiracy theorist. No, we're just reading the Bible. The conspiracy of who? The wicked. Who's that? Hide me from the plots of this evil mob. The secret plots of the wicked. Conspiracy, scheming of who? Keep saying the wicked, the wicked, the wicked, the wicked. Who is the wicked? The evildoers. Hide me from the secret counsel and conspiracy of the ungodly. Okay, what are they doing at Vilnius? Okay, Let's get the wicked real quick. Malachi 1 and 4. Let's just start at 4. Okay, you see this word right here? There it is. Wickedness. Okay, if you take off ness, okay, wickedness describes who? The wicked and how they get down. There's that word. They shall call them, right? And they shall call them the wicked. What do the wicked do? Well, they do wickedness. Okay? This is all poetic, like prose, and you have to be able to understand what is being said. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, the wicked, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. That's the wicked. God hates wickedness. God hates the wicked. And the wicked hate God. The wicked are estranged from birth. Who is that talking about? Whereas Edom saith, this is the same scripture, Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return to build the desolate place. They shall build. Who is they? Edom. And they shall call them. Call who? Edom. Call Edom what? The wicked. Period. And that's how you read the Bible. Right? Now, when we go back, we have established who the wicked are through the scriptures. All right? Now, when you go back, hide me from the conspiracy of the wicked. Who's the wicked? Edom. Whose conspiracy? Edom's conspiracy. Right? The evil mob. Edom. They're plotting. What's the conspiracy? They conspire against your people. They plot against those you cherish, saying, come and let us erase them. Saying what? What is the conspiracy? Let us destroy them as a nation. This is what they're saying at the summit meeting. Let us wipe out Israel as a nation. Come, let us wipe them out, erase them, cut them off, wipe them out, destroy them, cut them off, destroy their nation, erase them as a nation, annihilate them. What does it mean, annihilate? Wipe them out, destroy them, cut them off, destroy them as a nation. Let's get this word annihilate, hidden in plain sight. Annihilate. I don't even know how to spell it. Annihilate. Wait, what was that? Definition. Destroy utterly. Obliterate. Defeat utterly. This is what it means right here. Destroy utterly. Obliterate. A simple bomb of this type could annihilate all of them. Let's go deeper. To destroy completely, leaving nothing. Right here. This is the definition that they have in mind. To cause to cease to exist. To do away with entirely so that nothing remains. Okay? Annihilate. Where's that word at? Cut them off, utterly, wipe out, destroy, Cut them off. Oh! They say, come on, let's. See this word? Let's. Here's what they want to do. They want to, let's cause them to cease to exist. Let's do away with them entirely so that nothing remains. That's what this summit meeting is about. Okay? And they have these summit meetings all the time. All right? So we'll see how quickly things start moving, right? After this meeting, right? And let me tell you who is their target. Let's go back to Psalm 83. Okay, if they're our enemy, are we not their enemy? We are the enemies of God. God hates them, does he not? He hates his enemies. Do I not hate them that hate thee, O Lord? It's a mutual thing. It's mutual hatred. They hate the Most High hates them. Wait. Let's prove this. Let's prove all things. Psalm 83. The subject is the Most High. Okay. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. They that hate thee. Who hates the Most High? Edom, Ishmael, Moab, Hagarenes, the Caucasians, the Arabs, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Israelis, the Africans. They hate the Most High according to the scripture. Okay? Now, is it mutual? Is the hatred mutual? And I, who's I? The Lord. The Lord. I have loved you, said the Lord. Who's speaking? The Lord. Then you get over here. And I hated Esau forever. The people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. From generation to generation. Amalek. 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 From generation to generation. Look at that name, Amalek. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. What is that? Who's this? Is this not one of the Most High's sworn enemies? They hate the Most High. Sitting over there in his land right now. They have appointed, right, that land unto themselves. Amalek, right? The Lord, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Let's break this down. Okay? There's Amalek. Okay? Now go to 83. The tabernacles of Edom, which includes Amalek, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon, and Amalek. There he is, specifically. He comes out of the tabernacles of Edom. It already named him, but it got real specific. And Amalek. And what have they done? How do we find out who this is? Right? Well, we go back here to 64 again. Was it 64 Salakia? And have appointed. Let me see. It's not 83. Salakia. Let me find it. Is it 64? 64. And have appointed. Salakia. It's Ezekiel 36. Ezekiel 36 and 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all who? Idumea. Who is that? All Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possession. Uh-oh. You were just exposed there with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for prey. So the land of Israel, whoever is there right now, is who? Whoever's in the land of Israel right now, what did they do? Who took my land as their own possession. Who did that? Aren't the so-called Palestinians over there in Palestine? Then what happened 70 years ago? What happened? Somebody appointed that land, right? Where is it? They appointed the Most High's land into their possession. Whoever's there right now, right? Committing genocide is who? All. Why does it say all? And against all Idumea. Now we got to go back to Psalm 83. All Idumea. This right here is all Idumea, the tabernacles, all of them, all of the tabernacles of Edom. See? All the dukes. And here's one of them, specifically by name. That's the one that's over there. You there? That's the one that just went to China and said, yeah, we'll be part of BRICS. Because ultimately, we're all supposed to be confederate with one another. We're all supposed to be on the same side. But Vlad, you're fucking the whole thing up. So now we got to switch our attention from killing these niggas to straightening out who's going to run this new world order. God damn it. And it's not you, Vlad. What are you doing? You're fucking up. Now we have to make a public spectacle out of anybody who wants to get out of their order. That's what this is about. All right? So I'm going to title this lesson Vilnius. Hopefully you understand what's going on over there. And what we're going to do is we're going to see, right? We're going to see what happens after Vilnius. Okay, let's look that up real quick to find out exactly the dates. Vilnius Summit. (2023). Okay, So here's the exact July 11th through July 12th. Today is what, the 10th, right? So that would be tomorrow and Wednesday. Okay? So let's see what's happening by Thursday. All right? We'll keep our eyes open. We might revisit this topic, okay, this lesson with a follow-up. How about that? So with that, we hope that the elector edified you brothers and sisters. That we can say shalom.